and I think that we have a great room that around me that, we have so many weapons that people have to deal with. So I'm excited.
And Skyler's been making some plays this spring. How have you seen him take a jump so far?
Just the way he's been approaching has been great, and then his confidence is really good right now. The way he's playing confident, he's playing fast, he's playing strong, and he's been continuing to improve. And I'm really excited for that guy because if he keeps going on the way he's going, he's gonna be special. So
with Keontez, what have been your early thoughts about that addition, and how do you think he can potentially help you guys this year?
Yeah, I mean, with K-Lou, right when he came in, the way that he approached things was something that really stuck out to me. He came in and worked hard. He put his head down, and I think that's something that a lot of guys respected. And then obviously just his physical traits, his speed, his size combination is something that you don't see a lot. And that stuck out to me. And I think he can be somebody who adds another dimension to our team because he has stuff that other people don't have in our room.
And then with Dean, I think the move to wide receiver kind of caught a lot of people by surprise because there's a very real chance he would have been the number one cornerback on this defense. It looks like you guys have added some good transfers and you're going to be okay there. But what would have been your early thoughts about him moving to the wide receiver position and also the transfer cornerbacks that have come in and replaced him? Do you feel good about what you guys have on that side of the ball without him?
Yeah, well, first on Dean, Dean's a really natural receiver, even when we ran routes. Last winter he'd sometimes hop in and run a couple, and he's been making a great transition. I mean, obviously there's stuff that is different adjusting to the college game, but I think that every day he's been making strides. And our cornerbacks, Justin Clark, Cedric Dort, JC, all those, those three transfers that have done a really good job, I think, and they're really good players. Obviously, great experience at other schools, and then guys like Alex and Rico and all those guys that are coming back have made another jump, especially a guy like Alex Smith. So I think that they can be a really balanced room, and I think that they're in a good place right now.
You guys lost 3 seniors, but what do you think you have in this room, and do you think it's capable of surprising the rest of the Big Ten?
Yeah, I definitely do. I think that we have a lot of talent in this room. Obviously, we need to execute on that talent and capitalize off of it. But I love the way that our group's been approaching stuff every single day, the way that we've been working, and I love the potential that we have if we continue on the trend that we're on. So,
with you, does anything come with moving into the number one, receiver job, just mentally? I mean, you come into the spring feeling a different type of way, knowing you're not looking up at 3 seniors now, and this is your room to lead.
Yes and no. I mean, obviously, I know I'm the older guy in the room, but at the same time, I've been trying to approach things and prepare like a number one receiver, I feel like, for a couple of years. Obviously, I was kind of thrown in the fire as a freshman. And then, last year, I feel like I got to the point where I was really comfortable in my role, and I could even, been comfortable for even a bigger one. So this year, just continuing to be more comfortable in the offense and more comfortable reading defense and stuff like that. I feel like I'm really ready for the number one receiver role, and I can't wait for this season.
Last season, the passing game just, it never came together for you guys all year. It felt like one step forward, one step back. What would have been the focal points in the offseason for you guys to get that thing rolling and really balance out this offense?
I mean, I think just top to bottom, working on timing in the winter, and then, just details of routes. I think that's the biggest thing that we've probably been working on. Just being more consistent overall, because at the end of the day, the more consistent you can be, the more success you're going to see from it.
Do you think the strengths of this wide receiver core that might surprise people is maybe athleticism and versatility? It looks like he's able to throw 3 guys in different spots. You inside, you've played in the slot. And what type of advantage is that for you guys offensively when you can mix and match where you guys line up on the field?
Yeah, I definitely think that our group has a lot of different skill sets and a lot of athleticism that maybe people don't see. A lot of our young guys maybe are unproven, but they're hungry and they're talented. And I think that they're going to be ready for the season. I know that. I mean, you've seen guys like Skyler Bell taking huge strides in the past couple weeks, even since spring ball started. And I'm really excited for all the guys in my room.
Skyler and Marcus in that bowl game where they kind of got thrown into the fire because of injuries, how did you see them just handle that? Was there any type of deer in the headlights look from them just kind of being on a big stage like that, or what did you just see that allowed them to go out there and have success when they got those extended big time reps for the first times in their career.
Yeah, I mean, I thought those guys handled it really well. There's a lot of people who went down that game. Obviously, we had Danny out, and then Ferg and KP went out, and I was out for a couple series too. So they handled that great. I thought they made some big plays, and I think that really helped their confidence going into this year. That realizing yeah, we are talented like we thought we were, and they've been able to build off that and continue to grow.
In what ways did you just want to get better this season? What have been the biggest jumps in your game you think that people will see this fall?
Yeah, I think just becoming a complete receiver. The game slowed down a lot for me. I'm processing things better. I know how to win on routes. So just becoming a more experienced player and a more complete player, it's been really good for me playing faster. So I'm really excited to see where it goes.
You say you've been lining up in the slot more in spring and perhaps past years. And what do you think bring to that spot?
I played a lot of slot last year, but I think that I can win in the slot a lot. I'm pretty comfortable there. Just playing on 11 in the slot spot a lot last year with Danny and KP. But I think just my creativity in the slot has been good, and my understanding of how to win in that space. So.